Hello, this video is made for KIXEYE. This is to report a hacker. We have reported these hackers for a very long time now. Their name, their clan is L-Force. Every one of them is a hacker. Their bases are not normal. When they hit you, they fly around with impunity. Their units take very little damage. And when you hit them, their bases are overpowered. We've been playing this game for years. We know when someone is overpowered. Um, I have all three of the new um, workshop on my jackals, as you can see here. My units walk through a normal base like butter. These bases, and I'm just going to show you, are completely hacked. They are completely overpowered. These guys are hackers. We think that you know that they are hackers. We wonder why you haven't banned them. This particular player has multiple bases, I believe, 4 bases. And I can give you the player IDs, or you can just look in my attack log. This one particular guy, when he releases a platoon like this on my base, I have the same things that he does. His one platoon can walk through my base. This one, totally dead in seconds. And you'll notice, even though I had it on Ruby, it doesn't act properly. It doesn't move. So I have to waste a bunch of time getting it to uh, getting it to move. You have to move it first and then hit um, the aggressive button, or as you call it, fist, and it doesn't work. When I have my Screamer on my base, their phantoms, their legendary phantoms, fly very fast. When my phantom flies and I can't see that he even has the truck on here, but it flies very slow like it should. But when they attack my base, their legendary phantoms fly at normal speed. They can come in and out of battle. I don't shoot the legendary phantom for some reason. Even though I have a lot of anti-air, I don't shoot the legendary phantom, so they fly over 6, 7, 8, 9 times on my base. When I try to fly a legendary max level, fully workshopped with the diamond tech fully maxed out and everything on my legendary Raptors, they disappear before you can see them. Um, so the platoons don't last. Nothing seems to last. Um, on this particular video, I was able to get a 1 star, but it cost me, as you can see, for an air platoon and 2 air platoons actually, and um, 4 ground platoons, and still I ran out of things to bring in here without bringing massive damage to myself, because they have hacked bases. I've told you about this at least a dozen times for this particular clan. I think I've reported 3 or 4 of the particular people in this clan. Commando Elite is the leader, and I believe this is one of his bases as well. And I believe he has two other bases. And it's very frustrating. Everybody in my sector knows that they are hackers, and um, you can't legitimately fight them. So it's frustrating that they should be able to come and attack my base with one platoon and take almost no damage when I have probably a better setup base than this with probably better defenders. He also, as I showed you, he has legendary jackals on his base, so perhaps you could explain that. I killed one of them, and it's in the record that I killed a legendary jackal when it says they cannot be used for base defense. So I'll show you the attack log when we get back. But obviously, I lost all my platoons and took damage on two air platoons. And after this video, I will show you a normal base, how I can walk through a normal, fully protected base with one platoon. Sometimes I'll take almost no damage on that platoon, and sometimes I will take a little damage on that platoon. I've never lost an entire one of my platoons. They're so overpowered that I can just walk through a normal base. So for months now, you see here, this guy attacked me 3 times during the event here that we're having right now, and I attacked a bunch of his platoons as he was trying to surround me for the fourth attack. I thought you were only allowed to attack twice, but I guess for hackers, it's a different story. But the entire clan of L Force, which you should have in your records. Okay, this guy's here. They are clan members. This is the clan. You go check them out. You go look. Right there, a legendary jackal on his base. If you can see it there. So I don't know what it takes, but these guys are cheaters. And they have been dominating for a very long time. They don't have new numbers. These are old school players that can do things that players that have been playing just as long as them can't match without hacking and cheating. I don't know how it works. Hopefully you guys have a team of experts that know how they can bump the numbers up of their defenses, or how they can bump the fire rate or whatever it is, because they are so overpowered when they come. They are so overpowered. So it leaves you, um, you know, unable to do anything except report them. We, I think, have been tried to be very reasonable. We've had dozens of people in my clan report these guys. And everybody, like, if you go look at my clan was one of the top hitting clans until these cheaters started coming out. And we used to, fight the cheaters. But now, there's really no point in it. There's no point in it because they repair in 5 seconds and they're back out there again. Now, yes, with the legendary units, they repair quickly like this, but in the past, these guys would repair everything fast. Doesn't matter what it was. And now they're using legendary units. Maybe that helps hide their hacking a little bit, but you've got to see that these guys are hackers. So let's take a look at a couple of bases. This is an easy base. I'm just finishing this one up, doing it with air. But I'm going to go into some, real bases with real players who are not hackers and who have their bases defended and who have been active in the event and have, some infamy and things. I usually don't attack people that are not enemies of my clan, but for this video, I am. I'm even actually going to attack some clan members, and I apologize, for doing that. But I'm going to post this on my clan webpage. This is going to be a private video, and it's going to be for my clan, and it's going to be for Kixeye specifically. Now, this guy, sorry whoever you are, but he's a real player. He's not a hacker. My units operate normally, okay? Junior Cannibal, or whatever his name is. So my units operate normally. I don't have to do anything to them. They work properly. When I go on the hack bases, my units don't work. So that's one of the things that I know. They sit there, and then and it's as if they're paralyzed. Watch, again, my units will work normally. I don't have to do anything. I have Ruby on. I'm going to walk through this base. So, and these are absolutely free repair. My clanmate, he's probably got one of the better ones, and I'll probably take, 10 minutes damage on his base. But these, I'm not taking enough damage to even cost me 5 minutes of damage. So I know, you see, I know I'm going so fast that the buildings don't even have a chance to produce anything. I know what happens. We've been playing this game long enough. I know what a real base is. Right now, it's almost impossible to defend a base. Okay? I want to be able to defend like these hackers, but there's nothing that you can do. We've moved our bases around. We've copied what they have in their base. In many cases, our units are even a higher level because they don't spend time doing this. They hack it. Okay, we know that it's hacked. Okay, this is my clan mate's base. I apologize for this, Mr. T, but this is just a example. Okay, I have to reset because it's I have to restart because I have no way to attack. I'm stuck inside the space. This is a problem, so we'll go ahead and restart really quick. I have unbelievable download speeds and upload speeds and an extremely high-powered gaming computer just for this purpose. You saw another game playing in the background, but that doesn't affect this. That's not the reason that this reset. Okay, see those units? 4 damage platoons at your base. That's because 2 air platoons and the 2 platoons that returned to my base. Just have this one platoon deployed on Mr. T's base. So we'll go ahead and attack him real quick. This is a legitimate base. Again, I apologize, Mr. T. I did not get Mr. T's permission to do this. I hope he understands. We're clanmates. I'm just doing this because as an example of a real player's base, a non-hacked base, okay? High-level base with all the toys. And he slowed me down a little bit there, so I took a little bit of damage. But, it's barely scratching my platoon. So it'll still be free repair, but it just won't be instant repair. So you can see the difference between a real base, and by the way, my base, people have cried. They're, oh, your base is so good. And they've called me a cheater, okay? Lots and lots of people have called me a cheater. I'm clearly not a cheater, but I know that my base defenses are stellar. Even as hard as it is to defend your base, my base is very well. Even the hackers say about my base, they go, oh, really nice base, good base. One of the better bases I've seen. Things like this, okay? I know that my base is hard to attack. Much harder than Mr. T's, okay? And I still can clear my own base way, way easier. Probably with just the one platoon and a little bit of air, I could clear my base. And no matter what we do, I've got every single thing. I've got all of my buildings maxed out, all of my defensive buildings maxed out and everything. I've got my units maxed out. What more can I do? I mean, so I'm showing this to you guys. It's embarrassing to show it, because you're going to be able to see, that these guys are able to easily walk through our bases, but we can't defend ourselves and we can't attack them with the same power or veracity. So it's clear that they're hackers. We hope you do something about it. Here's proof.